Hey everybody, Will here, and I'm a little short on quiet space, so we are in my very messy basement shop. Anyways, today I wanted to talk about something very important, especially with all of the back to school reopening because of a certain disease thing. I don't want to get YouTube to demonetize this. I thought I'd talk about this guy here. This is called the Tauri 10-inch tablet. These things cost about $2,000 a piece, and they are developed by Aurora systems. Now, this is marketed as being able to take your temperature within about 1 second and provide you a very accurate result within that 1 second period. And yeah, that's about it. It uses facial, apparently you can do facial recognition with it, but it is using a thermal sensor up here, tying it with the actual camera sensor right here. And yeah, you just stand in front, gives you a temperature. If it's over, you can set whatever temperature you want, but it will give an alert if it's over a certain number. We're going with 100.4 in our school system. So this is my initial review. It's a cool device, but it's really buggy. So the first thing that's happened is I started testing this all over the place to make sure I understood what's going on. You need to make sure that wherever you're setting these up, there are no windows behind, because this will throw off everything. I took my temperature with a separate device, came up as 98 degrees, and then I had this set up in my back sunroom, just testing it out, and I was spiking at 105 degrees. So it's very important to understand that the location of where you're putting this is going to cause some issues. So my recommendation, super air conditioned, no windows in the backdrop. Tried this again with another window in the backdrop, moved it to a different room. Same thing, but I was spiking more at 100 while my temperature was still at 98 degrees. When I put this in a dark area, no windows, nothing like that, right next to my one of my vents, perfect temperature was giving it fairly accurate. So keep that in mind when you're looking at this. The basic setup's very simple, so I'm gonna see if I can do this. Basically, a person walks in front of the screen, and you can see here that they just kind of fill in this outline, and I'll let you know if it's passed, or if they get if they're too hot, this will turn into a red that says secondary screening required. That's where you could pull a kid off, wait 15 minutes. Basically, one of the things that I'm thinking of with this is if you have kids standing in line outside and they're waiting for their temperature to be checked, there's probably a higher chance that they're going to spike past that minimum. So you want to make sure there's a lot of time from when the screening occurs and they've been inside to when they actually get tested with this. Because this is just reading ambient temperature. This is just a thermal camera on here. That's all it is. So $2,000 is pretty expensive for a very basic Android tablet, a skin that you really can't change or anything, and a thermal camera. You could probably build one for a heck of a lot cheaper, I'm gonna be honest. Now this is the thing that I wanted to check. Now, this is crazy. These things are being marketed that you can eventually tie these in to your door system and use facial recognition. Great idea for schools, but one of the things that I get concerned about with facial recognition, at least, especially when it's just running off a single camera, is that you can spoof that really, really easily, right? So you could print off a piece of paper and photo of maybe a teacher, put that up, and that can allow somebody entry. It's important to recognize that, because that is a super dangerous system if that is something they're planning to do. So I went ahead and I took a very nice selfie of me, and I can put it on screen. You can see it here. I'm going to spoof this thing to also giving me an accurate temperature reading. So check this out. I'm going to turn it on, engage the system. Okay, so now that you can see it, look at that. It's turning green. Hopefully you can see that. Maybe I'll post-production that. It's turning green with my phone up to it, and my phone's providing a steady 96 degrees. Now I wanted to double check this, so I threw my phone in the freezer for 15 minutes, put this up, and I was getting an entry with my phone for 86 degrees. Not a good thing right there. Okay, your phone superheats. You could also spoof this so then you didn't have to go to work. Or more importantly, all you need is a selfie. If you're a school integrating these, guess what's going to happen? Your kids are going to steal teacher selfies, and if this can work with your door system, they're going to be getting into the building with it. Right, Aurora system? You gotta fix that. Don't do that unless you're planning to do something better with your camera arrangement. Hopefully these things work. I'm getting a lot of weird readings with them. I honestly can't say a school should buy these, or any company should buy these right now. It's so early and these are so rushed. It feels like a beta test, almost pre-production unit. This could be cleaned up a lot better, and for the price that people are paying for these, it should be better. That's my recommendation, Aurora. Contact me if you want to. Reach out to me. I would love to see it, but this thing needs to be better, and I don't see how you're going to be updating it. Nowhere in the UI do I get an option for updating firmware, updating software, things like that. Hope you found this review helpful, especially if you're looking at this for your business. If you're new to this channel, please like this video, share this video. I think this video is probably one of the more important ones out there, especially for systems like these. And subscribe to the channel where I post tech reviews and other tech stuff. Thanks for watching.